It's by far and away the most commented and talked about topic on my channel, the 1 meal a day diet. Every time I make a new video about how I eat just 1 meal a day, I hear so many different and varying opinions. Some say they can't do it. Others say they have low blood sugar and that prevents them. Or maybe they're unable to consume enough calories. Maybe just get hungry and not have the energy to work out. The list goes on. But the thing is, all of them, they're just not true. Hey, it's Dave. We evolved to fast and eat at most only 1 meal a day. More often than not, unless you have been diagnosed with something like diabetes or hypoglycemia, for our bodies, eating multiple times a day is not needed. In fact, it's maybe a detriment. It's more than that though. We're not addressing the multiple sclerosis problem. Eating multiple times a day creates inflammation all day long. And MS is caused by neuroinflammation. It can be solved with food. I found the magic key though, and that is eating only once a day. I have no scientific proof, but I feel it. It's so apparent to me now. The first hurdle, I think most people with it, is how to start. The arguments at the beginning are false beliefs. Trust me, I'm not superhuman. I'm not special in any way. The only difference between you and me is that I trained myself. Adaptation is an amazing thing. I lift in my garage around 2 hours every other day. Doing heavy lifting after I eat only 1 meal. All day long, I'm energized, never thinking about food. It's hard, and there is a little struggle to it. At first, the first 2 weeks are the hardest. Stick with it, and trust me, you'll survive, and you will be just fine. You do not need to eat 3, 4, 5, or even 6 times a day. Sometimes in today's world, people eat every hour. That seems crazy to me. It's obvious they don't suffer from our out of control inflammation that MS brings. Rob told me he struggles consuming enough calories in 1 meal. Just do a Google search, Rob, for make high quality, high caloric protein food. It took me a minute, only a minute. And that search popped up ways to make many on any budget. Think about it this way. In our fight against inflammation, our DMTs are the front line. OMAD is the support to back the DMTs up. I think neurologists would agree with that. That said, I have a little bit of a disclaimer. If you have other medical conditions, talk to your neurologist. I'm sure for everyone there's a solution. I'm just a guy who has beaten MS. Now, I want to show you, and I want you to join me. I know each and every one of us with MS can adapt to OMAD. So let's talk about how to get started, because it can be a breaking point for many of us. I promise, yes, you can do it. If your hormones are out of whack or you are prone to low blood sugar, OMAD is able to level everything out. That said, realize that the first 2 weeks are going to be an adaptation period. And those 2 weeks are not going to be easy. But trust me, it gets easier the more time that goes on. So let me debunk some myths for you. One is low blood sugar will cause you to pass out without constant food. That's a big myth. Or that you would have any energy at all. Another myth. The third myth, that you'll be just too hungry. I'll tell you right up front, we all have the same physiology, and all human beings are able to survive. What makes it more important for us with MS is about our future lives. Think about it. I remember a decade ago when I was so scared about what the future of MS would bring. I consumed all my thinking was consumed by all my disability, my fatigue, my pain, everything. It was just what I did though. And what you'll want to do is ease into it. A few will be able to jump right in. And I give them all credit. I am so proud of you guys. But those people aren't the norm. Don't try and do it halfway. You can achieve OMAD like everyone else. There are two main hormones at play, Ghrelin and Leptin, which control your hunger and periodically release based on your circadian rhythms. But that change will toss everything up into the mix, and that's what those 2 weeks are. They'll mix everything up. But everyone, if you bear through it, will absolutely adapt. When you eat your meal is up to you. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. I don't think any time of day is better than any other. Just take to heart, limit it to just one meal, and stick to that time. I absolutely hate feeling food on my stomach while falling asleep at night. And at the same time, on the flip side, I love the rush of energy that eating one meal in the morning gives me to start my day. So my morning meal fits perfectly. 2 weeks, just give me 2 weeks. Give leptin and ghrelin 2 weeks to start changing your hunger levels. And I've said it once, but believe me, I promise you, your central nervous system will ultimately end up thanking you. So are you ready to go OMAD? If you've already started, what are your tips and tricks to it? Any helpful tips that might help someone battle the hunger? Leave a comment. I think all of us would love to hear all of it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a video. Until the next one.